Hi Washington Wolves, it's Miss Gleason again. Happy Tuesday to you. I've really enjoyed connecting with you and your families over our distance learning. I've enjoyed being able to connect through the joy of community, the joy of gratitude, the joy of play, and now this week is the joy of wonder. And I know that some of you might be asking yourselves, what even is wonder exactly? And I think that a simple way to kind of frame that for yourself is wonder is anything that makes you go, whoa, I want to know more about that. I want to be able to discover more about that and explore. And so I actually have a couple of suggestions about how to activate and engage your sense of wonder. I can't take credit for it. It's from Psychology Today, an article that I found, and I've got 5 tips for you. Tip number 1 is seek out displays of mastery and genius. So a good way to be able to do that is listen to your favorite music. Just really engage with that music. Or to watch some really good TED Talks. There's a lot of them out there. Tip number 2, look at life through someone else's eyes. Something that I thought might be particularly interesting is to take an area of your home, maybe it's a drawer or a cabinet or a closet, and look through it as if you've never been in there before, or maybe you haven't. Try to discover something new in your own home. Tip number 3, change the context, which means taking something that's very familiar to you and flipping it or doing it in an unfamiliar way. A good example of that might be to reread a book that you haven't read in a couple of years and see if your perspective on that changes, or rewatching a movie that you haven't seen in a while to see if your perspective changes on it. Number 4, slow down. I challenge you to take a walk, just a walk around the block that's about 5 times slower than you normally would walk, and see what little things you can notice and acknowledge in your neighborhood that maybe you never took the time to see before. And the last tip, number 5, is to get away, travel, experience a new place somewhere far away even. And I know you might think to yourself, gosh, how am I gonna do that? But there's lots of online opportunities to take virtual tours, a 360-degree tour of Jerusalem, the Grand Canyon, the Louvre in Paris, and I will send a link for some of those free tours that you can do online. So I hope that you take the opportunity this week to activate your sense of wonder. I'm very excited to see your questions, your pictures, and also to see anybody who's brave enough to try that hand washing challenge, because that can engage our sense of wonder too, as we figure out how to best take care of ourselves, our personal hygiene, and to be able to do that hand washing up to par. So I very much look forward to you sending those questions, videos, pictures to my email, and we'll see who we have as a winner. Thanks so much.